What's up, guys? Coach Tim here with Coach Zach. We came in to go over some leg lock stuff, and one of the things we both like to do is attack the legs from various positions. So going from arm to leg, top position to leg, bottom position to leg, a lot of different things like that. So one of our favorites for both of us is to use the Oma Plata, which is a fairly low percentage submission. It's a great position, but low percentage submission to go into the leg locks. So Zach's going to show 2 ways he likes to attack the legs from the Oma Plata, and now I'm going to show one.
All right, so there's a lot of different ways we can get to the Oma Plata, but basically just one of them, you can start to isolate, bring the head down. We can start to put some torque on the arm to bring the arm back, and right away we can go into it. One of the reactions we generally going to have is people are going to pick their leg up to kind of hold their arm here, and they start to pull their arm out. So from this position, I like to underhook, and I like to come up here towards the thigh and grab under the hamstring. I'm going to let my knee that's on top, I'm going to let it sink through. From here, I'm going to isolate this hip, and I'm going to use my hips to get his foot off the ground. From here, I usually like to facilitate my own roll to finish on the strong side. We're on the weak side right now. You can get finishes, but one of the issues is the higher someone's hips are and the higher their leg is off the floor, it lowers your chances of finishing any kind of foot lock. So for me, I usually like to try to make the person roll through. Since I already had my bite, I don't have to fish it out. And we're gonna go through our basic mechanics. We're gonna bring our elbow back to our ribs. We're gonna connect our hands, and we're gonna bridge in. We'll look at that one more time. All right, so we bring the head down. First steps up, grab the inside of the leg. The top leg is gonna sink down. I'm gonna cover bottom leg over the top leg. I'm gonna use my hips to move his foot into place to get some heel exposure. I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna facilitate the roll. We're gonna finish on the strong side and look for the break. All right, the second option. This time, we're going through our setup. We get to the Oma Plata, and instead of bringing this foot up, people naturally start to roll through, freeze. When people normally start to roll through, the first thing I do is we expect it. If they don't stand up, we're gonna grab the leg. I like one of these deep grips. We don't have pants on, this isn't gi, so we have to look for different grips. I grab the leg, I'm gonna pull it towards me. The top leg's gonna come inside. I'm gonna hard hamstring curl with this leg. I'm gonna come around back here, and as I bring it up, I'm gonna bridge in and look for this finish. Time, break the posture, swoop the arm around. As soon as they start to roll through, we grab the leg, swing in, and we make sure our hips are tight to theirs. I like a hamstring curl with this bottom leg at mid-thigh. Okay, we still have his knee inside the line. As we come back, hand goes around the foot, we gather, and another option for this finish here for the inside one is we can actually grab the heel. It makes it pretty tight for this kind of like butterfly grip, and we get the tap.
All right, now I'm going to show my version. So again, getting the Oma Plata any way you want. Okay, I like to use an underhook on the leg and wrist control. Okay, and I swing my legs out, I kick, and lock up the Oma Plata. So in this position, I already have an underhook on his leg. Okay, so he could step up on his leg, just like Zach says, it's one of the most common scenarios. But even if he keeps his leg down, this will work. All right. So the key here is to shrink your knee under the hip. Right? So you can control the elbow or the wrist while you do this. Shrink your knee inside. Bring the outside leg all the way over his butt and try to connect your heel to your own knee. Once you have that position, use your bottom leg to push and open up some space, and your figure 4 will slide right into place. From this position, you have very tight control over the person. Just grab the foot easily. You can pass it across your body, toes in the armpit. Lock up your grip, like you said, you can use a butterfly grip, catch his heel with your other hand, or just the basic heel hook grip, and turn the heel towards the floor and push your hips in. All right, very easy finish. So like I said, Oma Plata grip, under the leg, lock up your Oma Plata, and you can use this, like I said, the Oma Plata is a low percentage submission, but a great position to transition to other techniques. So this is one of my favorites. So again, I shrink my knee inside, control that near leg, connect your heel to your knee, use your bottom foot to open his leg up block up your figure 4, pass it across, and finish. You can also use this same exact technique. Let's say you're in a triangle and the guy blocks by wrapping his leg like this. Right? He blocks inside like this, he's having a hard time. He's angling himself away from the triangle being able to be finished, but he's put himself in a perfect position for you to hit this technique. So I'd underhook the leg, make a little space with my hamstring, slide the knee inside, foot comes over, lock up that same figure 4. Super important here, pass the knee, pass the foot across your chest to here, right? And then a very easy finish, just turn the heel towards the floor and push your hips forward.